Who's doing makeup? Paula. First tell me, who's doing makeup? Why are my fingers not painted?
Pauline.
Huh? Why are my fingers not painted?
Makeup artist nilifire yesterday.
Hi guys, my name is Dr.Joy Mueni. I am the head of the School of Communication and Multimedia Journalism at Triera University. Now let me tell you a bit about our school. Well, we have two programs. We have a degree program in Communication and Multimedia Journalism and a diploma in the same. Very soon we are launching our PR, our Public Relations Diploma, where we will be teaching people how to be PR practitioners. But in the meantime, we've been running a very, very practical course in communication and multimedia journalism, in the sense that, unlike many other places, for us what we do is not only theory, but we do practice. We do realize that in the changing world of today's communication and multimedia industry, that we need students and, the workers of the future to have what you call practical skills. So we do practical things in audio, in videography, photography, and all this is usually put together in the classwork. Another differentiating factor about our school is that we do not have what you call specializations. You could go to school X and university Y, where you get to specialize in print. Here, we understand and we are cognizant of the fact that the world is changing. So we don't train you to be a print journalist. However, we expose you to print. We expose you to digital photojournalism, still photojournalism. We expose you to videography, to audio, podcast production, and still the theoretical part, including research. Now, research in communication, of course, is very important, and we have students who are very interested in the research world, trying to figure out what the audience wants. For you to have graduated in our diploma or the degree, you must have done practical projects. We have unique courses like what we call portfolio development. By the time you're finishing, you must have produced very many projects and put them in portfolios, whether it's in the website or whether it's in your external drive. For instance, some of the competitions that our students have participated in, the products that they used in those competitions are what they put in their portfolios. Some of the competitions we've won, as you can see, we've got the Kalashes, we've got the East African Film Competition, Amnesty International even sponsoring the East African Challenge. We've got Canon, the camera producers. We've got the 72-hour, and this is just to mention a few of the many awards that we've won, and not just in documentaries, it's in features, it's in music production. And once they graduate, we've seen the first cohort went out recently, and they're already doing wonders, what I call signs, wonders, and miracles in this communication industry. Some of them are music producers, some of them are music directors and videographers. We've got artists in the sense of movement, dance in itself. We've got people doing stories, print journalists already writing for leading newspapers in this country for years, even straight from when they were in school. We've got people doing podcasts all through. To enable our students to do practical courses, we have a very well-equipped studio. In our studio, we've got the producer's booth, we've got a recording part, we've got the podcast area where we've got all the equipment for recording any podcast that you need. For editing, we have the Adobe suite, we've got the Macs to help us in editing. The cameras are top of the notch. It's either Sony or Canon, and as you know, those are some of the best companies that produce cameras. So we use all this together to enable our students to be all-rounded, whether they're doing their graphic designs, whether they're doing web design, whatever it is that they're doing, the equipment is available at all times, and the softwares are equally available. Now, also another important thing to mention is that the studio is not just open for journalism students, so to speak. It is what all students within Triera University are welcome. As you must imagine and appreciate, communication is multifaceted. So we need the computer people to come in and give us a bit of their knowledge. We need the law students when we are doing legal stories. We need the law students when we are doing pieces on education. Where else to go other than the School of Education? If you're doing business or entrepreneurial issues, the students are right here, and they're all welcome to help us produce whatever it is that you're producing. So we do have a very well-equipped studio. It's got the equipment, the facilities, and the lecturers are right on point, and they're the best that there is in the industry. So all that has made our school a differentiating school. It is the school, the J school to be in, even in the, the plus 254 as we call it, and we welcome applicants from all over the world, whether it's East Africa, whether it's the largest Southern Africa. We do welcome all these applicants. If you want to be the next multimedia journalist recognized in the region, Riara University is the place to be. Welcome.